This is episode 1 of the podcast.
We need a name, so let us know in the comments or whatever.
30 views on YouTube. We're dropping episode 2.
Wait, Adrian's actually good at it.
Yeah, Adrian knows how to edit. What the he doesn't know how to bleep out the word yet, so that's why he can't cut it.
I'll do TikToks. Wow, but we can cuss.
You can cuss. Don't be like stupid about it.
I can't say that.
You just can't say the N-word. Hey, cut this part out.
I think you can edit it like that.
What's that word?
I just go to iPhone.
I'll put this scene is for adults only.
Let's do what else do.
I was on fire. The water's out.
This shit was no cow. Like, come on.
The rings are spicy today.
Like 2 innings, they scored 4.
Oh, this at bat is important for me. He's gonna go yard right now, so more fantasy points.
1 or 2 good.
Bro.
Okay.
Stop giving me a grass crackers soon. Delete that.
Dick, just stop recording. Yeah.
First topic off rip. Aliens.
Aliens?
You cannot. They just confirmed they're real. Thoughts? Round the table.
I live on the rock. What do you mean? I ain't heard about no aliens.
I seen a UFO though.
You never heard about it? No.
Dude, I know even androids get the alien news.
It's been all over Instagram. We knew.
Are you gonna tell me who believes in aliens and not know his name?
Hundreds.
Okay, that makes sense, bro.
When I was like,
You got abducted?
when I was like 9, I think.
Oh, no.
When I was like 9, we went to my dad's house, and it was like up in the hills. And then I don't remember. Were you there?
Continue with the story.
And then so
Gave no details of life.
it's like
my tia's house. Were you there?
And then, so I guess like one of the guys that lived there, he lived at the top house and she lived like at the bottom. And one of the guys at the top house, like I guess like a couple days before the party, he went like climbing up the hill, and he seen a print of a UFO on the dirt, and like he took us and like see it, and like I thought it was gonna get possessed. I thought it was about to get taken away by aliens. Like you know how like the UFOs take the cows like that. I thought that was like how they're doing
You're basing it all off of South Park.
Oh yeah, like this is like true, like
This is gonna be a good clip, bro.
this is based on a true story, no cow. That's hilarious. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
I was when Rosa lived like right there, like nothing like on the hill.
Who saw a brown print?
Rosa. Yeah. When Matthew got dragged by the car. What? Dude, that thing was funny.
No, he's saying finish the story. Finish the first story.
No, now saying that story.
So you saw the brown print and then what?
So we seen the print of like the UFO on the dirt.
What was the print though?
It was like shaped like a UFO. Like I can't really explain. Like
Somebody drew.
no, like. Okay, you're not even better draw all that.
Okay,
like,
what does it look like?
It was like a bunch of like
Rings. A crop circle.
a bunch of
Hold on, like that.
Is he talking about like what they call a crop circle?
That shit like a crop circle.
Oh yeah, like
scary movie.
I think
scary movie. I don't know which crop circle, but like they go to the.
Oh no, I know what he's talking about. They have it in cars too. In one of the short films.
Oh wait. Let's see. Political.
Oh, that's kind of real cool.
Oh yeah.
That kid
So,
from Edgar with the
about that.
with that gun food with crazy.
Matthew,
this?
The dad gone?
no, it was like, no, it was kind of like that, but not really. Like,
Something like this?
What the fuck was it? What the fuck is that? It's like
this?
No. It was like shaped like a UFO, like.
Dick, how is something gonna be shaped as a UFO, you dumbass?
Like, hold on, let's find it. Let's see what I found.
You can show you the exact same picture, right?
You're gonna take your brown friend. You're gonna get the wrong search results, bro.
I'm so confused.
Who's lost?
There was like a divot in the ground.
That's how it's yeah.
Okay, hold on. Oh, look at that snow yesterday.
Yeah. The whole map went yard yesterday, I can see is Rosario and yard.
No, I was telling him, okay, so since it's the A's team, there's only 2 solid pitchers, you know, like 2 good pitchers. But I tell them, those 2 good pitchers and any other team, they'll be decent, you know?
Like slightly above average.
I get paid for like, slightly above average. That dude that pitched yesterday, I feel like above 50.
When you find a big fruit, you're gonna need to like show the camera because this is looking up.
What'd you search to find that?
Crop circle.
Crop circle. This was on UFO clip. It looks like the one from the Maters talk to the dad gun. I think Mator.
Where's that?
Isn't the never seen Maters talk? That's where Tokyo Maters from. They used to have them.
I don't remember exactly how it was because I was like 9, but it was like.
See, Arcadia live on like some sketchy hill though. Because to get there, you had to turn onto a back street, and it wasn't even a street, it was a dirt path going up a hill with no lights. You're lucky if you got a light every like, out of like maybe 500 feet.
Confirmed.
And it was
As an alien.
it was like sketch. And you get to the top, and the only light that was there was on the light of the house. Which time he thinks about this?
I think he's gonna think that.
And then to get to her part of the house, it was like a 2-story house with 2 different houses, side by each other. And so it, like you pull up at the
I always imagine living with my homies when I was younger.
you pull up at
Your mansion will be on top, mine will be on the bottom.
you pull up and you're at the top house, which is the owner's house, and then you have to walk a little bit down the hill, around the corner, down the hill to get to the bottom of the house. And it was like sketch though, like the door was like it was like a weird ass place. It's not.
Think, are you serious?
Dude, it's not she one was like something I kind of got like that.
There were so many coyotes too. I always hated to walk like when we would leave.
Fool, you're about to get your turn skipped.
It's like something like that. It's something like that.
Alright,
Is that not what he
Okay,
that's pretty much what I showed.
No, you didn't.
That's
It was
he
something
showed us that exact image.
like that.
I showed the.
No, you did not. Dude, and then like when I was right there with like when he was showing us, I thought this was gonna happen to us. But
I'm gonna pull up the cow being abducted.
It's the South Park clip art.
where is it? I just seen it.
Oh my god. You're not getting beamed up.
Oh yeah. So then Matthew didn't want to leave the party yet, and then his dad wanted to leave already, so Isaac hopped in the car.
Yeah.
And then his dad was already like starting to drive away. He's like, alright, just get a ride from someone. And Matthew's like, no, I'll just go home then. And he gets onto the door handle, and that fool, my dad starts driving away, and so Matthew's holding on for his life, and he's just getting dragged for like 10 feet. Like,
When did they have a party there?
I was going like,
When he discovered the aliens. Brad, do you believe in aliens? Do you believe in aliens?
I don't believe in what I cannot see. Like, that's all I'm saying.
Oh my god.
Like
do you believe in gravity? Do you believe in gravity?
The idea of it is dope, you know, like
Do you believe in gravity?
obviously like
Can you see that shit? No. You believe in oxygen? No. You
Yeah.
can't see that shit.
But you know what I mean? They know we don't know what
No,
you
because
you
right,
just
this
said
is
like
your
it's like ghosts, you know, like I haven't experienced it, so I'm not, you know.
Well, knock on wood, you're saying I'm my kryptonite.
Okay. Fuck it. We're
Alright,
doing
bro,
a
alright,
ghost, a
bro.
ghost party too. The ghost party.
No.
Shut up like you did on us, bro. It's okay. That was like when you saw me earlier, fool. It was bound to happen. When
I was
TV
waking
shut
up
off-
earlier, it was bound to happen.
When the TV shut off and went with Purple, I was freaking like that. I was like actually freaking out.
Pull out the Ouija board from your garage.
I don't know.
I don't know if he's
What that exact reason?
I would never even want to play with one. Because even if it's like some. Like if the other person is moving it, I'm gonna think.
We used to sell that shit at Toys R Us.
I know.
What the hell?
I would always see it. I'd walk past it all quick with my dad.
I don't even want to look at it.
Yeah, it's
I
scary
really
just
don't
to
want
look
to look at
it.
it. Let's try it. Like, they won't one day.
Okay, we should.
One of them
Hey, you
died,
Foos can
dude.
try playing. AJ, you gonna check? We'll record. We'll record.
One of us
We'll be like at the corner, like wearing like 3 crucifix. Standing, like, unfolding like a
position or what?
We just know I'm going to church straight after. I'm going to church straight after.
Yeah,
So if you want to do it at like 8 a.m. so I can make the 9 a.m. mass at all times. Father Mario only.
We all play at 8 and then we go to 6 after.
No. I don't know who we all play is.
All of us.
I don't know. Is that your homie's name? We all play big? I'm not playing. You and Zepeda could play. I'm okay.
I'm ready until you start believing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you can see the aliens, fool. Come on.
the aliens.
You have the program.
Aliens is fun. Big ass heads. Like Roger looking at.
Their eyes are like.
What the hell?
It's scary though. 'Cause, like, imagine that shit just in front of your door. Dude. That's what it's like having Netflix.
The door opens by itself. Okay. You see a bright light, and then there's a shadow.
Okay, like Roger from American Dad. I'm dapping him like.
Okay, but that's funny
Alright,
though.
like, that's
That's American.
funny.
That's funny.
That'd be my pet
scary
food
too.
too. Come on.
Big ass head for no reason.
That's what I'm saying. It's what having Netflix is like. Dude, I open the door and just see this thing with this big old head and this little body. Hey, Dio. What's up? Can I come inside? No. Where's your mom?
Is your mom done?
Yeah, exactly.
I thought the same thing.
Elijah
I said I
too.
hate you.
Yeah, Elijah has a fucking massive
It has the cranium. That was the Rihanna head, you know?
That was the smallest
Take
body
it in.
of the day.
Rihanna has a big forehead. Like, there's big foreheads like long. Like Brayan.
The point baby. Pop it out, pop it out. Pop it out.
But she has like the bump in
He
front.
has the Fiona head on.
The bump that goes like this, not like that.
Yeah,
like halfway.
Yeah.
The fucking bump on the head.
It just comes down to like her over.
It is the first podcast, by the way, so.
We know what we're doing, no cap.
I thought it'd be like,
Wait, where's the next podcast?
That's the Indian clip. That's the clip.
That's the clip I'm gonna post on Instagram. Fuck.
When's the next podcast?
It's a rich crib, no, at the back room.
Maybe pending.
Or with the ring light, the TikTok, we
And let's
took
go
the table
explore
and we
back
set up
rooms.
the TikTok ring light.
Hey, you guys down to go explore the bathrooms or what?
The back room? Like the back room of my house?
No, like open at the back room.
Not. I heard they eat your soul if you go there.
I played some robot.
What do you take a priest with us?
Fucking no clip for free.
Dude, where are you gonna get the food? They don't have like rent a priest, so you just can't get one.
Yeah, you can.
They can.
From where?
The one that
Like,
blesses
I'll give
your
you
house.
$500 to come with us.
The one that does your house, that's true.
Those foods are
The one that does the water and then blesses your house.
It does the water, that's the plumber.
The holy water, dude.
Oh yeah, they don't do anything to the water.
The holy water. I know it's just water.
No, it's holy
No,
water.
the ones that come to your crib, those, they don't do
That's what
that.
he's
No, it actually works. That's works.
They bring regular ass water.
I used to have fucking ghosts in my house.
Oh yeah, my tío said that like supposedly he saw the devil, I guess.
He saw the devil?
Yeah, he like back when he was like young.
He
Like,
got locked in the closet of his room. The red door? Like
from the outside, and that door doesn't have a lock. So he walks into his closet.
How did the gym?
He walks into his closet, and the door behind him slams shut. And he was trying to open it, and my grandpa was trying to open it at the same time, and like we couldn't open it.
I am not walking
And
in
he
my
says that
closet.
he's seen something at his feet, and he's seen like something like like an opening at his feet, like he was like about to fall.
I'm positive the same place. You open that shit?
And after that happened, he got a priest to go bless the
Yeah,
house.
they got a priest to go
Like,
bless the house.
he's never seen him.
Yeah, it works.
I think they went through the whole house too.
Yeah, they did.
It works.
And supposedly, like after that priest went, that he never seen anything after.
Yeah, it works.
I could have sworn because the hallway of that house it's super long, dude. Like it's
That's what I hate about. That's what I hate about my
long,
crib.
it's longer than yours. It's longer than
My hallway scares me.
from where yours starts. From where yours starts to the restroom, I think it's like to the end of your restroom.
My hallway's all this.
If that. Because where theirs starts, it goes all the way down, and there's a closet at the end. And I could have, and then when you walk down, there's this little like storage room that if that thing was there, it'll connect to the kitchen. If you keep walking down, it's Tweety's room and his brother's room. It's his dad's room, and if you walk more down, it's a closet, the restroom, my grandma's room, and then the door to go outside. I could have sworn one time I was in the restroom and I was walking out of the restroom, passing Tweety's room, and the door was open. I swear I seen a black figure run past in their room. They have a closet in their room. So from one side of the room to the closet, it just ran past, and I turned to look inside. Like why I turned, I don't know. But I turned while I was walking. I turned to look inside. I'm walking, and I see something move fast. And then after I seen it, and I just kept walking. I didn't stop. I didn't say anything. I couldn't like stay in there.
You know what's great about your crib? When I walk down the hallway to Baby's restroom and I look to the left, because the
Go on,
the room to the back room. The door, dude, the door to that room is always fucking open. So I never
the door to the back.
yes. So when I walk, I literally try not to look to that room.
Every time I go to the restroom, I never look.
Even during the day, especially if I'm home alone, when I walk down the hallway, I have to get in there quick.
I hate being home alone when I'm in the living room because I could swear I hear something from my mom's room when nobody's there.
If I'm home alone, I have to be in my room and I'll lock.
I have to have all the lights on. I have to have all the lights have to be on.
Run the village as high as you want it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Nah, you can't tell me nothing more scary when your dog just starts licking and barking and
Don't have it done.
Dude, that's scary.
Our neighbor.
Home alone like that is scary.
The kids used to do that. My sister's kid used to do that. Isabella was really bad. She would have this imaginary friend that would stand in our kitchen and she would like play with it. The lights in the kitchen used to be off and we would just have the living room light on. This was before we had top lights. And she would just stand there and play with his friend. And we never knew who it was or nothing. I stayed away from her for like 6 months.
I believe that because I was about to say that too. Like when Elijah was young, like he was like maybe like 1 or 2. He never met our like great grandma. So he was born after like she had passed away. And then we went there at my grandma's house. And he was like 1 or 2, and he was staring down the hallway. The hallway is super dark, like no lights on. He's staring down the hallway. I walked past him, and I was like, "Why are you standing there?" And he just pointed down the hallway, and nobody was there. He just pointed down the hallway and laughed. And I looked, and I didn't see anyone. And I was like, "Nah, bro." I immediately went to the couch and like just sat down.
Yeah, no offense. I love Elijah. I would have kicked him in the
I would
face.
have. I pulled him away too. Like I brought him with me.
His sister did almost the same.
That's why kids care.
We're at my
I believe that. Like ghosts, that kids could see ghosts. I believe that.
So we're there, and I think it was my mom seeing that his sister was like kind of like acting weird, and they asked that she was looking at something, and then after they asked her like, "Oh, what are you looking at?" And then she goes, "Oh, it's Nana," and then she's like, but she doesn't look like herself. So what she's seen was like her like her skeleton form. You don't think that
It's like Coco?
kind of like you don't think that she's seen her like normal. And you think that you see her like
Well, dig, you said skeleton form.
and then it was just weird.
You visited met Mike here anyway. The ones that we haven't moved. You know, he's super like lanky. So he used to have a little, he used to have a little bit more weight on him. And when I lived with him, his hallway was like terrifying.
The one we moved the stuff out of?
Yeah. Because it's that one, and then it goes to the rest of the house. And then there's just that heater right there. So I stay in the back room, I showed you where I used to stay. I stayed in that back room on the futon, and all you can see is the corner of the hallway, and then just the wall right in front. That's all you could see. And they I don't know where my mom was, but then she had like a late class. It was like maybe like 11:40, 11:45. This dude walks in pitch black, and he walks in the hallway. I thought I was gonna die. This is the day I thought I was gonna die. He doesn't know this to this day, but he's walking and he's super tall. But I had the lava lamp that didn't have lava no more, so just this dim little thing. So I see this big ass shadow start forming in the hallway. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna fucking die. And then he comes up to the door. Still, he's pacing. So all the light, it just dims. It dims around him, and he has like dark clothes on. I shit you not, I thought I was gonna get fucking.
What happened?
I screamed so loud. Like bad. The loudest I've ever screamed in my life. And he was like, "What the hell are you doing?" I was like, nothing. And I was like, "Good night." I asked him to close the door. I've never been like that was genuinely the like I thought I was gonna. I thought I was gonna die.
He walked in and says nothing?
Cause he asked me where my mom was at, but like he's calling me from his room. From his room, he's already starting to call me. But it's muffled, so coming from the hallway. It's like I'm praying at this time. Like, please God, like I die, like let me go to heaven for like. I thought it was a wrap. I thought it was a wrap for my life, bro. And then, but yeah, the back room, like scares me so much.
Especially because the closet door is open.
It's always open.
And like I feel
it's my fault.
And since there's AC in there, sometimes when I look to the left, the clothes are moving. And I'm like, whoa.
It happens all the time.
Remember when the TV turned
Shut
off?
the fuck up.
Now the one that freaks me out is when it's dark, when it's at night and it's dark in the house. Walking into the restroom, that little part of the kitchen, especially when you guys hang clothes right there, and all you walk in this see something there.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that one gets me sometimes.
You know how it's in the living room, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so my bed's at the corner of the living room. So you know how like there's that thing by the door, like there's just a little thing, and you step down. When I was like, I'm laying down, and like it's pitch black, and I only have the living room light on. I look like towards like the dining room, and like I just see something standing there. But I swear to you, every time I look, but then like it just disappears like after 1 second.
I call my mom if I ever say she cares to come get me out of me, or I'd just go sleep outside in the field.
No, because I would look at it, and I'd be like, what the fuck did I just see? And I would turn around and then cover myself. Like fully.
I used to do that all the time. When she would scare me when I was little, I'd cover myself thinking the demon couldn't get me if I was covered.
Yeah.
Like, nah, you can't get me. I have a blanket on. Like I have a tiger blanket. You can't touch me.
When your tree would hang off and you put them back up, like.
Oh,
Yeah,
see,
I
now,
do that.
Now I don't be giving a shit. I don't be giving a shit because I close the door to my room. So I'm like, alright, whatever. Like, I'll let them hang, whatever. Also, because nothing fits underneath my bed.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't think about it.
The skinny demon.
Oh, the skinny demon.
They'll open the door to like I'm purple demon.
You knew that.
They gotta listen to me. Red demon will get you. Purple demon.
Yo, bro, last night was probably the most like I've ever been scared of. I closed the door. I closed the door to all the rooms.
Don't you?
I was terrified. Like after I got out, like I went to the restroom again because like my stomach just kept hurting. I was fucking horrified.
Dude, when you go to sleep,
My mom snores and she doesn't realize it. So like, all I hear is, and I closed her door, but I can still hear it. So I'm like, oh my god, something's gonna fucking get me. Something's gonna get me. Closed all the doors. So I turned all the lights on first, then the rest of the house. I turned every single light on to make sure that nothing was there. Which also, that's the dumbest thing I could have done. Like most of the time when I hear noises, I'll do as Zepeda does. So I'll put the cover higher on and look away because the dumbest thing you can do is go check it.
Yeah. Hey, look,
I was already up.
You know what I forgot to tell you? You know how I take a shower in your crib, right?
Well, which time?
No, I only showered one time. Like
the most recent?
Yeah. Okay, so I was taking a shower, right? And after the shower I was changing. I left the bathroom. I looked to the right.
Is it back in?
Yeah. And I see like, you know how the AC was on though. Like that's when I saw the fucking place. And I was sweaty. I was about to start running. And then I heard you guys talking in the living room. Yeah. Dude, so I swear to you, I was gonna book it. That's why I went to the room first. Because I was like, fuck, because I was scared as fuck.
I do it all the time. Like, especially because late when I shower, we're coming home from the gym, so it's already like 12. By the time I'm done showering and everything, bro, I ask to my room just so that I don't have the urge to look to my right, because I know if I do, I'm gonna scare myself. Yeah, that's the worst thing I can do is scare myself. I do it all the time.
Like, and then too, you know why I don't like sleeping in the room? It's because you know there's a mirror right there. Oh, so I get fucking scared. Like when I walk into the room, yeah. When I walk into the room, I try so hard not to look at the mirror because I don't want to see nothing. Or sometimes it's you leave the closet cracked open sometimes.
That's purple demon right there. That purple demon. Right, show the camera there.
Show the camera.
Oh, I lost it. Oh, you lost it. You're glazing OBJ right now like crazy. Dude, the only part of OBJ you heard was DJ. So that was it. Like the less people that are in my house now, like that's why I love when you just stay over, because it gives me less to be scared about. Oh, you know how in my room there's the window right there?
Yeah.
It scares the fuck out of me.
Oh, you know, yeah.
It scares the living shit out of me. Because, like, even if it's not a ghost, anyone can walk up my stairs. It's like, it's not hard. All you do is walk up. Like, there's no lock, there's no nothing.
Today there's gonna be an eyeball in there.
If you just walk up my stairs, you couldn't look straight.
And too, if you stand on the fucking,
It's gonna be in the middle of the night. I'm gonna walk out.
you could easily see straight through your room.
Hey, I'm gonna walk out in the middle of the night and look at the window.
I understand too. I will lock the door and you will not come back in. You will just stay out there.
But you have the little curtains, no?
I have the curtains, but it's like they only they're fixed, but they only close so much. That's because I have my shoes on the bottom, so it lays on top and has to stack, so it'll fold like that. Sometimes scares the. That's routine. It's a routine pop.
I know, fool. I just saw it was a purple fool. I was thinking the purple deep though.
My house scares the living shit out of me. Or like the dining room, when that's the only light on in my house, because there's some nights where like I'm eating dinner for myself.
Yeah.
My mom's asleep, all her lights are off. The only light on is the dining room light. The rest of my house is terrifying. Like I have to eat like this, and like this, so that I don't look. My biggest fear is looking up and seeing anything. Like that scares the living shit out of me.
Loki, sometimes when I'm sitting on my side of the table, like I always sit there. Yeah. Sometimes I try not to look straight because I slip my system out of like it's the hallway. The hallway and like I was like on the other side of the refrigerator. Like somebody peek at me. Like that's just I see those videos all the time.
Well, what I hate about TikTok is every night when I open it, like I'm laying down, it's pitch black in my house. Yeah. I open it and the first thing that pops up is something that has to do with somebody peeking out of the corner.
Like, I hate it. Yes, and it'll be normal. My TikTok feed will be normal at night. It'll be like the show 23 Team Affinity method, or like Stubbs glitch, the show 23, and then I'll scroll one more, and then it's like Reddit story.
The Reddit story.
I need to listen. Like I need to listen.
It just catches you right away.
But then like the more I listen, the more I'm like,
I probably should like.
I'm gonna go sleep with my mom.
What about like serial killers and stuff?
No, when I see those videos, I fucking and I watch it under the
I don't
covers.
care how hot I get.
Yeah, I like one time I started sweating so bad, like I still did not fucking take a picture.
Oh my god, I can't think of the memory because I tried so hard to forget about it. But it was an exact thing like that where I was so scared that I didn't sleep the whole night. I was drenched in sweat just so that I wouldn't have to look.
Oh, you know, wait, hold on, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Okay, so I used to live in La Puerta, right? And I slept with my sister, and it's the...
You gotta pause after that, bro.
in the same room as my sister.
Where did it bad? Oh, the same room as your sister. Yeah.
So,
you don't say that.
Okay, so it's the room, right? And then it's, you know those beds where it has the bed, and then like, has like the fake things on the bottom, but like it's a bed?
You put it up?
Oh, you put it up bed? Yeah, but like on the bottom of another bed.
Yeah.
And I would sleep, and I would look under my sister's bed because like it's opening, right? And I would look under my sister's bed. I swear to you, every single time I would see something, and I would not pick up the covers anytime. Like I would always try looking the other way, but the door's the other way, so I look in the hallway. But I was like, nah, I cover myself, It's like 100 degrees in the room. Like it's that bad. And then when I wake up,
I have the
I
same.
see a thing on the bed.
I had the same bed. I had the same
The
bed.
sun sitting on the bed is
Me
crazy.
and my brother, he would get the bed at the top part, and I was at the bottom one. So every night, but for some reason the bed, the mattress that I had, left a fat crack between his bed and underneath. It was like, you look and you could clearly see like anything down there. And I'm always on my phone at night, and I always feared that I would be on my phone, I would turn and move my phone a little bit and something was there. I was always
Or like something's laying down right there, like right there under the bed.
Yeah.
And like it's just looking at
Like
you.
just just staring.
And that's scary as fuck.
That literally happened to me last night. I was already covered and I faced like towards the wall. So I had to like look at anything. And like every like 5 minutes I kept taking off my like blanket and looking like
I just kept moving last night.
I kept moving.
Especially that I have the top part. I feel all the movement from the bottom. All of it. So every time you went, my whole bed would rock. Like if there was an earthquake, it would rock every time. Like little movement, like I move a shit ton.
Well, that's me like I'm off the bat.
Dude,
Never,
it's
never,
itchy.
Hold up,
Right, learn
Hey,
your
this
shit.
was last night though. It's
You were
pitch
not
black.
Corey Senior.
It's pitch black. I'm on my phone, and he was already asleep.
He's pitch black
No,
or
it's pitch black, and he's already asleep. Cause I heard noises. Cause all I hear, like loud. So I'm there, and I'm using my phone. And all of a sudden, like, normally when you get to the bed, he moves a lot before he hops out of it. But last night, it was like slight movement. All I thought was that he turned, slight movement, and I see him stand up, and he stands there for like 4 seconds and then walks.
You gotta reassess it.
I was on my phone and I seen all I see because my phone was like here, like the top was like here. So all I see was the upper part of his head. So I moved my phone to look at him and just standing there, and then moves, and then just like.
I remember that.
my ideal room
I remember that.
has no doors, no windows. I don't want to vent. Just throw a fan in there. Just throw a fan. I don't want anything. I don't want any entry. Entry's scared as
Oh
shit.
no. You know what's scary about your house the most? They got fucking vents on the ground.
You have vents on the ground? You do?
In your room, no?
Oh.
Right there by the door.
On the wall? You mean like on the wall?
You mean
on the wall?
in the ceiling?
Like, I don't know.
We don't have a vent in there. No?
What?
I thought I saw the bed on. I swear to God, I thought I saw the bed on the
Have
ground.
you seen things in his house?
No, yeah, like I
that's
swear to you,
what you see.
I walked into your room and I looked to the right on the ground. I see a bed under like the rack that you have right there. I swear to you, I've seen a rack right there.
Nah. Well, the thing that was scaring me the most at your house is the bathroom, like sleeping in the bathroom. The thing that's scary because the door right there, it leads to the out, like the backyard. So literally anybody could be standing outside the door and you'd be watching them. Like that would scare me the most.
When I used to stay at my dad's, it would get to the point in the summer where he had AC, where the inside of the house would be like 105. He would sleep with the door open to the backyard, like just let it fly open. And all he had blocking it, you know those like magnetic like curtain things? My sister has it at the crib, right?
Oh, yeah,
And it
yeah.
just close, clap together and close it. That's all he would have, and he would face like sleeping away from the door. Like I was like, alright, so like nothing's gonna happen. Like if this man's this confident to be not facing the door while it's wide open, like I'm sleeping like a baby in that door. Oh my god, it's really making me mad that I can't remember. I'm glad I can't remember the thing that I'm thinking of. It's always making me mad.
About what?
Huh?
About what?
Like, I know there was one time in my life where I was more scared than anything.
Well, I'm gonna bone him. Okay, this is off topic for my mom.
None of us drive, by the way. My mom took us with.
I drove here.
This fool's in the back.
I was in the trunk.
I thought
You're in the middle seat,
it was only us for that. You didn't say a word when we got in.
I drove to Edgar's
Only
street.
until we're like down the street right here.
I did.
And this fool
If you
is
drive,
sober.
you're crashing.
I drove to the street.
Ask him.
I look in the back and I see his leg.
Ask him though. Ask him.
But you did not drive.
Ask him.
You did not drive.
Ask him what you ask
bro.
him.
You did not drive.
Ask him.
Ask me.
How did I pull up to your
Ask me.
face?
Ask me.
How do you pull up?
I don't know.
Okay, tell him for the kid. No, you know what? Oh my god.
Brian, what scared you the most about my kid? We stayed there a lot.
You know, it's
Stayed there when
Upper yard scares me.
Oh yeah, that's scared the shit out of me.
That's why
Upper yard.
like sleeping in the back room.
When I was
No, not even
open,
sleeping in the back room.
just going up there.
Yeah.
When my mom was trying to get me to clean for my grad party, there's no light up there, and it was already dark. Ooh. All I hear is rustling in the bushes, and I have the machete trying to cut the stupid ass neighbor's
Water starts swinging
It's
crazy,
pure
bro.
thorns. It's pure thorns, and I didn't know that. So I grab it to pull it out, and it sticks into my hand, and like my mom's right next to me, she's getting mad at me, and I get upset. Like I was heated, and then I'm like, Mom, like just go inside. Like I'll worry about this. Like I went back inside after 5 minutes. Like those.
Oh, you know what's scary too about your house? When I was walking down the because the light does not turn on, bro. Like, I don't
The under part of your house. I was when I first went down there. I didn't know that was a thing in your house.
Oh yeah, when I walked down, I was like, I looked to the right, and I was like, what's going on? And I just like, I swear to you, I started running.
No, my dad still to this day thinks that part of the house is haunted. When
Wait, what? Under part of the house?
when you walk on the side, next
side
to
where
the
you-
wooden fence.
he didn't get it.
Nah, he didn't. But there's the door right there when you walk out. It's like a metal door. It's covered in paint though. When we first, or I wasn't even born yet. When my parents first moved into the crib, they found like a little doll underneath that. Like where all the, because my dad and my tío went in to go try and fix like the heater. That's what the water heater is.
Yeah.
And they went to go try and fix it. They find the doll and they threw that shit away because they were like skeptical. Like they threw it away and everything. They go back 2 days later. The doll's back. Like yeah. My dad. This is why my dad thinks it's haunted. And he's like, I made sure that the next time the trash came, I threw it in the truck directly. Never saw the doll again. But he was fucking terrified. And one time my mom took my sisters on a vacation and my dad worked all the time, so he stayed home. He was like you know when you're home alone, like sometimes you just use the restroom with the door right open. Yeah. So he was using the restroom with the door right open, and our sofas used to be, the opening was where like the right underneath the keys, like that section was open. Then there was like leather sofa, like recliner and other piece of sofa. So he had a bunch of packages on the one that's like facing, like you could see it through the hallway. It's like 2 boxes and some envelopes. That he's standing there and he sees the whole shit not drop, fly, like it flies to where the kitchen, like towards the kitchen, and that everything landed like either on the table or right in front of the kitchen. And he's oh my god, my dad scared the shit out of me. Some dude died in my house. In the back room.
No, I'm not going in that back.
Dude, I'm never.
Okay, but how do you know that?
I'm never.
They told him that.
Hey, let's read
They told my no, Brian.
Before they
Wait,
bought
no,
the house, they
I was gonna say switch it up. You can write switch it up.
Oh, you probably could find
You'll
that.
probably find that somewhere.
But do you know when, like,
Like a while ago, like the dude had already owned the home for a long ass time, and it happened before he even bought it.
That's a perfect
wait, so
Ouija board
he was old and died? Or what?
No, my dad told me, but I don't remember what it was. But I don't think it was of age.
If he was old and died, then it wouldn't
They
be that
died
scary.
in that back room.
If he got killed in the background, then alright, that's a different story.
You know how you can find out?
No, but even old and died, like that's fucking. You know Conjuring 2, who died in a recliner.
Yeah, but like,
Find out full Ouija board.
I don't want to find out, man.
that's his requirement. Like,
Oh yeah, you can with the Ouija board.
I don't want to.
Yeah, you got Adrian and Zepeda.
Asian was going in his back room and do the Ouija board.
Hey, so I think you guys need all you guys need to stay over tonight.
Hey, I'm looking down. Let's stay over his house tonight, but we have to buy the Ouija board at Target.
Absolutely.
And then we'll do it in his back room, and we all have to sleep together. Yeah, there's no
Sleep together in the back room.
I don't know.
No.
In the living room.
Like, some of us sleep in his room, some of us sleep on the couch.
Nah, dude, come on. Number one horror movie rule.
Never
Don't
split up.
separate. And don't be black. That's not racist. Okay, that's not racist. That's a horror movie. It's a trope. That is true. And you're not black. You're brown. 9.
Nah, you remember the scary movie?
I know.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Yeah, with the E at the end. It's the E at the end.
Search up his address?
Brayan.
What
are you doing? Don't say.
Hey, you know where to live?
He said one part of it. He said one part of it.
Yeah, give the meter a tip. Yeah, tip, give the meter a
Because that's your refrigerator.
That is my refrigerator.
This is. But you guys used to have that?
Yeah, that's what my grandpa lived on.
Oh shit.
No, dude, that fucking my mom got mad at me for that. She was like, when your friends are over, like you can't just be falling asleep and shit. But I was like I told her, I was like, Mom, they're not guests anymore. They're just tenants. They're here all the time.
Yeah.
Like they feed themselves here. Like I don't need to tell them what to do. If you've been in my house more than fucking 3 times, once you hit the 4th time, get your own shit.
No,
Get your own shit.
there's a between. I know I'm going for like 4, almost 5 years now. I still feel weird. Like, have you noticed I've never opened your refrigerator?
Nah, same. I don't like doing that every day.
I've never opened your refrigerator. I've only opened one of your cabinets one time. And I still feel weird to this day, like opening anything in your fridge. I don't know. It's just
I only open the fridge and freezer like once.
I think it's only because I told you that it gets me.
Yeah, the freezer is only because
I think it's the only time I've ever seen you open anything on my house.
The only time
the only fridge I've opened is the mini fridge. That one
Oh
I
yeah,
opened.
okay, that one's communal.
Oh yeah.
Everyone and their mom will come down, literally.
No, I haven't opened anything besides the bathroom door. That's it.
Oh look, the only cabinet I've opened is the towel cabinet. Like, but that was only because
Oh, yeah.
your mom told me to get a towel.
Forgot I even had one.
Oh no, I've opened.
Do you have to be a person at 2:30 today?
I've opened the.
Dick, it's 3 o'clock.
1:15.
No, I'm saying you.
No, because we started stretches at 2:45 now.
What the fuck? Why?
You know, like, stretching takes like. 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah. Dude, I only ate like. I didn't even get that much.
Always. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
4?
Hey, you got me that?
8, 9.
Oh, everybody got like someone. You got a car too.
Why not just pay food then?
Yeah, look here.
Oh, fuck, sorry.
You're damn this.
Oh wait, you told her that you two were together.
No, he said separate. He just said separate.
My mom told me to tell him to pay his own. I can pay mine. She said, "You both have money and you get to pay for it." And I know this is somewhat good enough.
The verdict?
Not really.
Who just talking straight up right now? I forgot the camera was even there. Like right now we were talking about the whole little situation. I'm so serious though. You all need to stay with like the crib
My
tonight.
neighbor's tomorrow house. My neighbor's house. We use like us and them like 100% feel like their apartment is haunted because of the apartment number. 13. So
Do you not notice how there's no 13th floor and there's no?
So
yeah, like,
in hospitals, you will never find a 13th floor. It goes from 12
I was very
to 14. Yeah, it goes from 12 to 14. Same thing with hotels. It will go from 12 to 14. Apartments, apartments, they're always supposed to switch. They're always supposed to skip the number 13. But when they made apartments,
Nah, you're trying to scam me.
let me see it.
You're trying to scam me.
Brayan, he knows the whole lyrics.
Hey, I do not have this.
I think yours is cheaper than mine. If you get it, so the reason why they think that it's haunted is so they have dogs, right? And they'll probably have dogs. And one time when my neighbor's daughter used to live there, she had a dog. She had a German Shepherd mix with I forgot what.
Hey, if any of you have cats, I don't think cats should leave a kid. I got it.
I don't know.
I'll give 200.
Okay, you get a happy ending.
Yeah.
Like that eyes.
So they're in the house. Have you seen the inside of the house? What are you doing? Okay, so you walk in. Right away it's the living room and the kitchen. Right away. Then there's the hallway.
I'm gonna check it.
And at the end of the hallway it's my mom's room. It's the bedroom. And then right before the bedroom is the restroom.
Oh, hold on. Yes, I gotta check.
So it's my neighbor's house. It's the same layout. And they said that the dog was at the hallway, right next to
What the dog doing?
right next to the restroom, in front of the bedroom door, and the bedroom door was swinging open and closed. In our apartments, there's what is it?
$5.
Look like the 40 pesos.
So the door's just swinging open and closed.
People like Kiko.
Get on the bleeping software.
So damn. So the door swinging open and closed, and the dog just barking at the door. And my neighbor, they're already used to like weird stuff happening in the house. So they she yells toward the door. She's like, "Leave my dog alone and get out of the house." And then
Like they just after the person? Or no?
nothing's there. And the dog is barking, and she's in the living room. She's in the living room watching the TV. And she starts barking. And at first,
I gotta sign into my local wallet to work for me.
they just keep barking while the door's swinging. And then after she says that, she says out loud, "Look, get out of the house and leave your dog alone." And the door slams shut. And the dog. Either the dog had a seizure that time, or it was one other time. But the dog has had a seizure before. After she says it was that. Yo, yeah, it's really weird. They have a lot of stuff that happens in the house.
Next topic. Guess like, what's the next topic? Look, expect the Cowboys to win NFC East. That's cap. They're not winning the NFC East.
The Raiders are.
I'm sorry, they're not.
Raiders or Cowboys are not, bro.
The Raiders or the Cowboys are.
They're not winning shit. Neither of those organizations are winning anything. I hate to break it away. I love the Raiders, bro. They're not winning. They're lucky if they win a game.
Oh, geez, the Bengals.
Would you the no jumper thing?
Oh,
would you let your wife another guy?
Oh no.
No? Alright, keep in mind their situation. They're making bread off this. They're getting hella eyes on them just for the situation.
I'll make the bread with her cool fingers.
I mean, he's already making enough.
Yeah, he's already making
The fact that they paid the dude more than his
It's not the dude, Jason Love. Respect on his name.
They paid him more than what he said it was. They paid him $6,000 more.
I've seen this every time I look at the TV, he's up to bat.
Wait,
So big boy, Jankowski.
they paid him.
They paid him what, like
that?
40 grand?
No, 10. So they called him and they're like, "How much do you charge?" And he said $4,000. They said, "We'll give you 10." The only reason I know this is because I seen an interview with him, and that's what he said. He said that they asked him, they called him up, asked him, and that's what he said.
Paying a fool 10 bands to is you have to be clinically insane, dude. I don't care how much money you make off that. Yes. All right. So what me and Adrian were talking about earlier in the car was some dude, homeboy's girl, and posted it for National Girlfriend Day. Yeah, and tagged the guy with his girl.
Oh, I
It's his homie's
not
girl.
the actual video, but
And he posted his girl. Like,
And at
he fucking his homie's girl, and then he tagged his homie.
Yeah.
And at first, you guys didn't know that it was his homie, huh? Until you read
Yeah, you read it.
Different little post.
Yeah.
He posted the whole video on Twitter with his homie.
His homie's girl.
He fucked his homie.
Homie's sister.
He fucked the girl and the sister.
The girl and the sister. And they're both on Twitter allegedly. Like, I was telling you this about this in the gym, dude. If that happened to me, I'm airing everything out. Like I can't like get in a full detail what I told Adrian at the gym yesterday. But just know, I wouldn't spare him by killing him. I would like.
He said killing him will let him off too.
Yeah, killing him. Someone in that situation is letting him off the easy. That's a cheap way out.
Everything after that, no.
Oh, you make it.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna get into details because that's not pod.
You know what? Connect to both the topics together, or put them on the bottom of the house.
On the what?
The bottom of your house. Or we put a doll in there. What? It's pretty shit.
Did you board at the bottom of your house?
I haven't been in the
Yeah, no, like you already fucked like
No, think like, because it's already secured down there.
Oh, you want to hook them?
And like, no one's gonna find out because no one goes down there. So you can do whatever you want down there. Like, to the guy.
Those people, I still wouldn't go down there.
Yeah, no,
I would not go down there.
like you couldn't pay me to go down there. I don't think.
Like, you wouldn't, like, for 100K, like, you wouldn't go down there?
How long am I down there for?
5 minutes.
What do I have with me?
Like a Mr. Beast video. So
You have your phone
they only have you.
and a flashlight.
And then, okay, all right, yeah, I do it for 100K because he's there with me. So
Only if you have a second body there with you.
If I didn't, I would.
Oh,
Because
what
the flashlight just makes it scarier. Because then you have one part of the shit lit up and then pitch black behind you.
And then all you need is to have the flashlight, turn it, and then something be
Do you think
there.
that being scared of the dark is the most the
worst thing.
shittiest diagnosed phobia? Because you're not scared of the dark. You're scared of not being alone in the dark.
Yeah, you're scared of what's
What? Not adding up out here. All I'm saying.
What?
Got taxed.
Yeah, I got taxed down.
You think so?
Well, no, but like taxation. Like it's exactly what I thought it would be.
Nah.
If I ever see Evan though, I'll try to become homies with him. So I could go in the UFO with him, fly it.
About it, saying that the only reason that they came out about it is because someone called them out on faking an alien invasion.
Faking an alien invasion.
Just so like they get us under their control again.
Like, who's pay taxes? I think they're already under the control.
What the fuck are you talking about? The alien.
It's confirmed that UFOs and aliens are a thing. They confirmed it.
But it's because
Pull it up, let me see.
Like, I actually want to see
I'll look for that exactly. I'll look for the whole like the whole not interview, but the whole thing, like the press conference. I'll look for it and I'll send it to you.
I just want to know what the fuck you're talking about.
What I heard too was that they also talked about it because a former U.S. military person like confronted them and like called them out.
That's who the press conference was with. But dude, they're saying that they were saying that they were saying that
This guy,
that one of the UFOs went from Mach 1 to Mach 1.
You ain't got bread
Mach
like
1
that.
is the sound of speed.
Mach 1 is...
They broke the sound barrier just going Mach 1. And it's like 760, I think it's 3 miles per hour.
Look, these are too old for me. Like, I don't even know.
And it went from Mach 1 to Mach 10 in a matter of
You don't know
seconds.
Mach 1? You didn't see Maverick? Maverick?
No, Dick, I don't.
Maverick Top Gun.
You guys are too old for me. Like, you guys.
I not see.
You guys know more like way more shit than I do. Like, I haven't even learned half of this shit.
What are you talking about?
What, like Mach 1?
Yeah, like that shit.
Mach 1 is just,
I didn't know that one. That's why I seen the hey, that's why I seen the flash.
Yeah, that's the only reason I know it is because I've seen the flash.
Mach 1 is just 700.
I can hit it.
163 miles per hour, which is the sound of which is the speed you need to break the sound barrier.
All I know is when Barry Allen hit the supersonic punch, that's just
I would have survived. You know, for sure.
like,
I'm literally very young.
I need to come back.
Aliens are real.
That's they are. No, they're not.
Brian, is literally confirmed.
If they're real, then LeBron James gotta be an alien. Ain't no way he's a real person.
Aliens are real, fool. Come
Ain't no
on.
way LeBron James seems like that.
You're an alien, bro. You're an alien.
Ain't no way LeBron James.
You're in the
seems like
skies right now.
Or lives like that. Like LeBron James.
Taking
My mom's here on the way already.
LeBron James to me is hilarious. And I put church.
It's gonna be real if we get 30 views on this pod, have to drop episode 2.
It's gonna be real.
Yeah. 30 views on the
30
podcast.
views dropping podcast 2.
But where's it gonna be at? Here again or?
Maybe at the crib, So that way they understand. Alright, 30 views and we drop the next pod.
You already know what's good with it. 30 views, 30 views.
Hey, that's suggest a name for the pod. We don't got a name, but 30 views and the next episode dropping.
Give us the name ASAP.
This is episode 1 of the podcast.
We need a name for the podcast, so let us know.
This is, fuck, I already forgot.
Pause what?
Nothing, because it doesn't work anymore, man. It broke.